You are truth, you are knowledge, you are power, you are sovereign souls of the universe, and you are forever eternal.
You cannot interfere directly into the affairs of humans, so the only possible way that you'll be able to help them is to become one of them.
We were confused, so we asked, "We do not understand what you mean, Great Councilwoman." She said,
"You will have to enter into a human body, and you will have to live as one of them. Under the Galactic Codex, this is the only way you can change their situation without interfering from the outside."
She said the only way to enter into this human body and live in it is to be born into it as a human infant.
Your essence will still be with you. However, due to the low vibrations on Earth, your higher abilities will not function so well, so you will have to improvise.
What's more, she said,
I have to tell you the truth. The low vibrations of Earth will in fact be harmful, even toxic to your being. And during a human lifetime, it is very likely that you will experience some painful and stressful moments. It is the opposite of the perfection you are used to here, and it is where angels fear to tread. You will have to incarnate over and over in a human body for a long time until your mission is successful and complete. It's going to take a long time for you to reach a level of spiritual maturity in that human body to be able to have any real effect.
After hearing all of this discussion about going to Earth, we were not so enthusiastic at all. In fact, just the opposite. Regardless, later that fateful day, the High Council decreed that the mission to Earth was a go. Things are primarily done by volunteering in the Galactic Federation, so the question was broadcast to all elite members, being addressed by the High Council. Who will go down there? Who will volunteer to go on the mission to Earth to rescue humanity from the darkness? Who is brave enough and who is strong enough to go? The call was heard, and we all assembled before the Great Council of Light.
We have assembled you specifically because you are the most elite and strongest light beings in this universe. Will you go down there?
Well, if you remember that fateful day as we do, you will recall that not one of us said yes. Not one raised their hand and volunteered out of 4.5 billion. To be honest, we thought about what it would feel like to lower our vibration so low to live on Earth, and all about the other not so nice things we would experience. To make it worse, we wouldn't be able to use our higher powers to make things better. So, all in all, it was the most frightening thing we had ever considered. Do you remember that moment? Every great story has a twist, So here's one for you. In the great Amanti halls of the Pleiades, where we stood that day, I looked over to my right and I saw you standing beside me. The Grand Council of Light said,
"We again ask, who will go to Earth and save the beings there? Who will sacrifice everything and go down there?"
It was so quiet that fateful day. You could hear a pin drop as we all stood side by side in the great halls. There was a silence in the heaven. Then, all of a sudden, I saw you step forward. I saw you raise your hand before the Great Council of Light. I heard you when you said,
"I will go down there. I for one will do it. I will sacrifice everything and go down there from this high place to Earth to save humanity. I will give up my divine royalty, all my supernatural ability, and I will walk with them as one of them, and I will endure what is given to me in that place. I will be a light unto them all, and I will help all of them find their way. I will help them change the world they live in, and together we will make it a better place for all beings of Earth."
When I saw you do this, and when I heard your words, tears filled my eyes, and I too stepped forward with great enthusiasm. I said, if she will go down there, I will surely go with her. If she is brave enough to go, then I surely am. I will go, and I will sacrifice everything to help the beings of planet Earth. We tell you the truth. By the end of that fateful day, all 4.5 billion elite star beings who were asked to go to Earth volunteered for the long mission to Earth.
We, the Galactic Federation of Worlds, decree that a rescue mission to Earth will soon be underway.
For a time, we all assembled in the great halls of the Galactic Federation, and we began to plan our mission to Earth. On huge tables, we opened the great scrolls and tablets of light, and we began to create a plan for a journey to planet Earth. We created blueprints, and we made cosmic contracts and agreements for our mission to Earth. We pre-planned and detailed every event and situation that would happen when we incarnated on Earth in human bodies. You do remember, don't you? We all assembled to make plans for our mission.
In one incarnation, I will be born as an infant to John and Mary, my selected parents, and I will live in this certain Earth city. When I'm 4, I will learn how to ride a bicycle.
She continued,
I will wreck my bike and scar my knees as I learn to ride. When I'm in Earth school, I will fall in love with a cute boy. He'll break my heart when he doesn't love me back the same way.
And we all went on describing every single detail of our earthly incarnations. We listened carefully as the expressions changed on our faces when they asked, "Why in the world would you go down to Earth and do all this painful stuff to yourself? Why would you purposefully choose to have such a bad life experience there? Why would you do such thing? We do not understand." And you answered with a smile on your face,
"All I know now is my perfected self, and I have never experienced duality or the opposite of what I am. I cannot fully know myself until I have experienced and know the opposite of who and what I am. This is why I will do all of this on my journey to Earth."